We go. Burst Lightning onto Lily. The case of the Crimson Pulse has been awakened. They give us a nice... Thank you, my friend. It is pretty nice. The case has been solved. So Black has absolutely no way of really dealing with the case of the Crimson Pulse. They don't... Oh my god. Still top deck. Hold on, we can still top deck. Good game. They give me a good game. Let's go. This is the latest emote I got. Let's just laugh at him a little bit. This would have killed me, but guess what, Shelly? We're gonna hit you right before you can. Lightning strike for Xaxes. Good game. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man to Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. So Boros is back and better than ever. I don't know if it actually ever left, but now there's another way to build it. Let's go and dive right in. So typically with Boros, you have like what, a Caretaker's Talent, you could have like the Might stack, but now we're adding another iteration here. We're gonna make the case of the Crimson Pulse, and we're gonna make the case for the Boros Charm in it as well. So, as you'll kind of notice, this does play a little bit differently. I'm not running any of the mice. I don't think you really need the mice in this deck. This is more of like a spell slingery type of deck. So there's two kind of ways that we win here. One is obviously the case of the Crimson Pulse, and then we just kind of outvalue our opponents to death. But the second way is going to be the Slickshot Show-Off. So this is a little bit more of like the combo mid-range type of stuff here, rather than just going all out aggro, which that is also a fine deck too, but I kind of like how this plays out. So we have, let's look at the new cards here. Boltwave deals 3 damage to each opponent. That's it, pretty simple. 3 damage to each opponent is a sorcery, but that's completely fine. But we are also running the Burst Lightning with the kicker. So this is another Foundations card, deals 2 damage to any target. If it's kicked, you deal 4 damage instead. Now I am running it with the shock as well. If you'll notice, I'm not running Torch the Tower. A lot of times you do kind of want to go face, but it can be a catch-22 because you don't always just want to go face as soon as possible. A lot of times, if you open with a case of the Crimson Pulse, you do kind of want to empty your hand. So case of the Crimson Pulse and the Lavarunner, you do want to empty your hand. If you have a Slickshot Show-Off, you want to kind of hold off and then go for that Slickshot Show-Off thing. So this deck has a lot of like, this deck is not autopilot by any stretch of the imagination. It seems like a boring deck. I promise you it's not. This deck takes a lot of brain power. There's a lot of decisions to be made. We do have 3 Wrenns resolve. I think 3 cases and 3 Wrenns seems to be the right move. I initially started out with like 4 Wrenns resolve and 4 cases, and that was a little bit too much in my opinion. I think this is a little bit more balanced. We are also only running 20 lands here because you do want to be pretty aggressive here with the case. Once you get 1 case down, 1 case is the same as 2, because if you saw both cases, it's just kind of like discard your hand and draw 2 cards. Like it's just kind of the same thing. So as long as you have a Slickshot Show-Off, you kind of have a hope and a prayer. So the Lightning Helix and the Heartflame Duelist kind of offsets it. That's why we were running the white. It is the lifelink can really help in mirror matches and really helps you out in like just other aggressive matches. But we saved the best for last. The Boros Charm. The Boros Charm is back in standard. Deal 4 damage to target player or planeswalker, so a lot of times you just deal 4 to the face, which is insane. Other times you perms you control gain indestructible, which is I still use it. All 3 of them, all 3 modes are so relevant, which is why this card is so damn good. And then last but not least, target creature gains double strike until end of turn. That could be extremely relevant with the Slickshot Show-Off, because if you get the Slickshot Show-Off up to like 7 power and then give it double strike, obviously we don't have the monstrous rage stuff in this deck. But if you do go for a crazy Slickshot Show-Off turn, you can give it double strike, and that can be enough. So this is the deck here. Again, no trample, none of the monstrous rage stuff. We're doing something completely different. We are going for like the spell slinger type of things here, and it does work out pretty well. So let's make the case for the Boros Charm. As always, we're going to give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members, and they do help out the channel financially, which means the absolute world to me, because honestly, I make not that much from these channels, or from these videos, excuse me. Hopefully one day I will, and that is honestly the hope, that one day I will become like a big content creator or whatever, is the only reason I even do this, because honestly this has been a grind. I'm going to be honest with you. So until that day comes, I'm going to continue faking until I make it. Consider joining the Discord. The Discord is absolutely free to join. You don't have to do anything like that. I think we're up to like 67 or 68 members now, and it is kind of growing slowly but surely. But as always, do just keep in mind that only you can help protect the Aether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Morsa! Hello, Morsa. Get ready for some spells to be slung at your face. And they are burn spells, so don't worry about that. Typically, I do like this little carnival thingy. Typically, you do kind of burn them to a point where you you know, don't really care about the 13 life, but I am not going to commit to the Lava Runner right now. Hopefully Mike didn't just pick up that little burp there, but Tiny Bones, don't really care about Tiny Bones too much here. Let's go in for the Wrenn's Resolve. I'll just get our value. I like the Wrenn's Resolve a lot in this deck, and that is exactly why we got the case of the Crimson Pulse. We're going to get the case for Boros Charm, Spellslinger. See, Bandit's Talent, we don't really care about that if we can get down the case of the Crimson Pulse, so I'm going to go for the Lightning Helix, I guess. Maybe it should be the Lava. We can't do the Lava Runner because then we give them it with the Tiny Bones, but nevertheless, let's go for the case of the Crimson Pulse, and we're going to give them another little discard action here. Let's get rid of our Lonely Plains in our whole deck. Don't run a whole lot of blue. Don't run a whole lot of white, but be that as it may, let's go. Blue. Good God, come on, not blue. Tiny Bones, don't really care about that. We'll take the 1 for the Tiny Bones pretty much forever. As long as they keep depleting my hand, eventually, let's give them the Lava Runner now. I'm glad that they use this before they attack, because then I wouldn't want to give them a Lava Runner, but like, I'm planning on just pecking them away with the Lightning Helix. We'll get rid of it eventually. I can't get rid of 2 lands, so. It's level 2. Okay, that's no problem. And now I think we're definitely committed to trying to get rid of the Tiny Bones here. So let's maybe just go for the Slickshot Show-Off and then just peck it away, I guess. I am a little bit nervous that they like duress away the Wrenn's Resolve specifically. I don't think there's really a need to plot here. No, it's not plot. Slickshot Show-Off, and then we'll just shock, I guess. If they do kill the Slickshot Show-Off, we don't really care that much. Again, we have the case of the Crimson Pulse. We don't have to worry about it. Okay. Liliana, again, we're kind of assuming. I mean, it's black. You know what I mean? Like, they had tons of removal. We're not really expecting it to live here. Here we go, baby. We have actually just enough here. No matter what happens, we got Wrenn's Resolve. We got Wrenn's Resolve, and no matter what happens in the exile type thing, yeah, this is fine. We're going to be able to tap our resources out. I guess, you know, we're tapping out literally, and then we're going to Lightning Helix to the face. So, lightning, yep, this is fine. Lightning Helix to the face, and we're going to go Burst Lightning onto the Lily. And here we go, Burst Lightning onto Lily. The case of the Crimson Pulse has been awakened, and they give us a nice... Thank you, my friend. It is pretty nice. The case has been solved. All right, here, baby. Let's go. So Black has absolutely no way of really dealing with the case of the Crimson Pulse. They don't really have a whole lot of removal for enchantments, so... Nice, thank you! Case of the Crimson Pulse. We're going to draw like another 2 cards every single turn, so that's nice. Oh my God. Nice! No, now they're making fun of me. Oh my God. All right. Feed the Swarm. Okay, let's not freak out. Let's not freak out. Burst Lightning, and we don't have 2 white sources here, so I'm gonna have to make use of this right now. Oops, yeah, damn right. Oops. Oh my God. That is insane. Oh my God. All right, well, we can still burn them to death, but who the hell is running Feed the Swarm in the main in best of 1? Hey, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Let's draw. We're gonna take 2. No, I was gonna say if we just top deck and take a shock or something, we'll be okay. But I guess we might as well do this now. Deal 4 damage. Boros Charm, baby. It's not enough. And they draw. Oh my God. Oops. Oops. Oh man, that is crazy. We can still top deck. No. They get rid of my Boros Charm. Down to 9. The bandit. Are we dead? Not yet. Wait, not yet. Nice. Bandit's Talent. Okay, we can still top deck. Hold on, we can still top deck. Good game, give me a good game. Let's go! Let's go! You do not premature game. Good game, me. Let's go. Hey, let's bask in this a little bit. Let's go and give him a new emote. This is the latest emote I got. Let's just laugh at him a little bit. Gotta love it. Let's give him 2, just because they were so mean to me. And you know what? This would have killed me. But guess what, Shelly? We're gonna hit you right before you can. Lightning Strike for Xaxes. Good game. Zegon, hello. Well, got 2 cases of the Crimson Pulses and Wrenn's Resolve. A little bit of an awkward hand, but I'm still gonna keep it. in case the Crimson Pulse is basically what you kind of need to kind of get crazy in this deck, so... Well, let's get a little crazy, huh? Boros versus Izzet, maybe. Let's go for the Wrenn's Resolve. I always just pop it off so we can get our value. And plus we do need a white source for the Boros Charm, even though it's kinda can't cast it right now, so it's kinda sucky. We're gonna have to do a little bit of a weird thing here, because if they're gonna hold up presumably counter magic, I guess we just we have 2 to play with here, so let's Wrenn's Resolve. We could get a land here. But we're gonna lose out on the Boros Charm, but we're not gonna lose out on the Shock. So let's go for the Shock. Alright, that's fine. We'll lose out on our Boros Charm, but it is what it is. I still think it was worth it, all things considered. We found a white source for our future Boros Charms. That's fine. Let's see what you got. This seems to be, is it? Okay. So, is it? Is it? I think it is. We're going to lose out on the Slickshot Show-Off, so I guess we might as well just go for it now. We can pay for a Phantom Interference, and I think I probably would. If this, like I said though, a lot of people have so much PTSD from the Slickshot Show-Off that they usually just like, we don't need to keep the Slickshot Show-Off to win, is what I'm saying. They usually freak out and like they just kill it at all costs, but like it's just like a plan, you know? Like it's a part of the plan. It's not the plan. So if they do go in for something like this, Lightning Strike, I think that's fine. I am gonna Boros Charm this. I guess just give it indestructible. Sure. I mean, we theoretically would like to do something cooler, like Double Strike or something like that, but if we can just use this, like, whatever. We are tapped out now, so if they do have, you know, shot, I mean, like, I don't, Torch the Tower, I assume, would be their removal of choice, but if they bounce it, we're just sitting pretty, we don't care. What I'm nervous about is the double Crimson Pulse. In case of the Crimson Pulse, we need to get this down, so after all of that, they don't even do anything. Interesting. Let it live. What you got for me here? Nothing, eh? I do want them to tap out pretty badly, because we got a case of Crimson Pulse, so let's see if we can solve the case here. Pretty much expecting a counter spell, but if not, we're looking pretty damn good. Oh, okay, well, there we go. We have a Spell Gyre. I don't know what took them so long. I mean, it's pretty obvious there, but okay, now I don't have to feel as bad, so that's fine. Yeah, like I said, I definitely should have dropped this earlier, but it is what it is. I guess we'll just do what we can, so. This is nothing to sneeze at. Let's go down to 10. Yeah, thankfully they had a Spell Gyre and not a Phantom Interference, because I would have felt really bad. Because once we get this case of the Crimson Pulse down, I don't really know if there's anything they can do. I guess I get into the Flood Maw it, which would be pretty bad, but Ill-Timed Explosion, that taps them out for the time being. So I don't have to worry about a counterspell here. Yeah, I guess that would be pretty bad, though. Okay, into the Flood Maw, if they just bounce it after I solve it, would be pretty gross, but then we just play it again, so let's play a little Magic the Gathering, I suppose. There's that blue source. Alright, so I'm going to go for... Wait, do we have enough here? Yeah, we do. Let's go for... No, we can drop the Vantage, right? Math's kind of hard sometimes. Well, then we miss out on the whatever the hell, the deal 3 damage part, but I think it's a small price to pay for salvation, so let's go for the case of the Crimson Pulse. Discard a card. Well, you don't have one, and then we draw 2 cards. So here's our window. Here's our window. Let's put a baseball into it. Draw 2 cards. Here we go. Of course, we don't solve the case immediately, but that's okay. Got a Boros Charm and a Lightning Strike now. Down to 10 life. I think we're looking pretty good. There's Into the Flood. Wow, that's pretty interesting. They had the Into the Flood Maw, and they're not worried about keeping it for the case of the Crimson Pulse. I mean, that's pretty interesting. Ride of the Dragon Caller. Holy shit. Okay, I think fortunately we are good to go here. So they're going to get a 5/5 Dragon whenever they cast Instant or Sorcery. So I got 10 life here. That's fine, right? I don't really care about that. These, we'll kill them before that, right? Boros Charm. 4 damage. No, we're actually 1 short. We're actually 1 short, so I can Lightning Strike, and then I can Ball Lightning. I'm going to do this all now, because I assume they're running counter spells, so I guess we'll just do this now. And then because I don't have lethal, I guess we'll just wait. Is that right? I don't know. If they do counter, again, we will get rid of it with a case of the Crimson Pulse. And then, you know. Alright. So I got 2. If we have like 3, okay, well there we go. Like, how can we lose this, right? Lightning Helix. I mean, I guess I could counter this, but I still have the Heartflame Duelist in a Burst Lightning. Maybe I should have led with the Burst Lightning. So deal 3 damage here, Heartflame Duelist. Maybe I should have led with the Burst Lightning. Because now if we do resolve, if Burst Lightning is the only one... No way! Oh my god! Oh my god, I think we might... Oh, we're kind of in trouble here now, right? Alright, we got 2 5/5 dragons we're staring at. I guess we might as well Burst Lightning their face, because I want to get the case of the Crimson Pulse going. Yeah, you could make the case, pun very intended, that we could keep it for the 4 damage on the Burst Lightning there. But I don't know, we draw 3 cards next turn. What's the odds that we don't top deck into another one? This is a little risky, hold on. They have 1 life, so like a Slickshot Show-Off is actually lethal. So they actually have to be pretty, like, that was a little aggressive on their part. So there's a shock, okay. Okay, now we're fine. Now there's like really nothing to worry about here. So Slickshot Show-Off, if they do have a counter spell, we just shock and that's it. But Slickshot Show-Off in and of itself is actually lethal here. So even if they do make another dragon to block or to kill or whatever the hell, it does not matter because now we've got 2 forms. Whatever they do here, we just shock, and shock's just gonna take it, I think, right? Virtue of Courage, let's go ahead and wait. Hey, nice big dragons you have, my friend, but it's just not enough. And unshockingly enough, the shocking is going to take it from the dragons here. Shock, GG's, right up the Dragon Caller. Cool deck, though, cool deck. Oh, Puncher, some alliteration around here. Oh, I'll go ahead and keep this. Looks decent enough to me. Looks decent enough to me. I always love these these Inspiring Vantages. Always have the different colors. That's because one is technically from like one of those Explorer bundles, and this one's actually from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. So, not wasting wild cards if I don't have to. So, the rest is a little unfortunate for us. Hopefully they don't take away a Wrenn's Resolve. Hopefully they just take away the Boros Charm. I think the Wrenn's Resolve is definitely... Well, ooh, okay. Well, as I say, now that we have the Wrenn's Resolve, we usually use the Wrenn's Resolve to find the case of the Crimson Pulse, but this is fine too. Another Wrenn's Resolve. That'll be interesting on the next turn, because I want to make as much use of this as possible. Deep Cabin Bat. Okay, we don't have to worry about this too much yet, especially if they do... Let's see what they take away here. I actually am all out of spot removal. Just kidding. Just kidding. Got plenty of it. So I think we actually just do this and make use of Wrenn's Resolve. Alright. We wanted to keep up that value. The Wrenn's Resolve literally, I mean, I don't know, I tried playing this without it. It just didn't really work. I think this card gives you so much value in this kind of like spell slingery type of deck that I don't know. Feels like we really are finding our stride here. So Duress, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Case of the Crimson Pulse is definitely something that's pretty imperative for us to get down, so it does suck. It does suck. Guess we'll just shock? Because we gotta make use of this now, so... I guess, but now we're starting to get a little nervous. I got a Heartflame Duelist here. I guess it's still early on in the game enough, but if they do drop like I guess demons? I don't know. I don't know what they would be running here. I can't click the graveyard. That's really annoying. I literally can't click the graveyard. That's so annoying. Okay, never mind. I guess we'll go for Heartflame Duelist first, so that we can get a little bit of life going, I guess. And then Lightning Helix the Glissa, obviously. So we get that double lifelink action going, which is nice. I think we're looking okay here. Another Glissa, that's okay. I guess now we want to start being a little bit more aggressive, so now we'll go for Slickshot Show-Off, and things are looking like pretty alright. Lightning Helix. Sure, up to 31. Bang, bang. I think we're looking pretty good here. So I got Boros Charm and a Lightning Strike here. Boros Charm. Shelly. Well, I don't like Shelly, I can tell you that right now. What do we do here? Case of the Crimson Pulse. My goodness. So I could just go for double strike here. Hold on, what can we do here? Boros Charm, hit you down to 11, and then double strike. Is that a thing here? Oh god, math's hard. Sometimes math's for attackers. They hit you for 4, that's 11. That's 3. And I do a Boros Charm, that's 5. Double strike, that leaves you with 1 life. I think we should not do that. Let's swing first. If they want to block with the Shelly, now we can do it. Okay, so now we can do this. Now it's game over. So deal 4 damage. Bam. Now it's game over. Boros Charm, my lucky charm. Let's go ahead and give you double strike. I was gonna say, we would do some like weird combat stuff here if they went for Shelly, but if we didn't swing with the Heartflame Duelist, they would have been left with 1. But it doesn't matter because Boros Charm is back in standard, baby. King Quaff, hello. Well, Boros Charm, I see a Boros Charm and I keep. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think in this case we do want to just commit to the Lavarunner. I don't really want to burst lightning immediately. I guess it doesn't really matter that much, whatever. So yeah, whatever. Here's a Grim. I don't know. Here's a Lavarunner. Have fun with that, King Quack. You know what? I don't even blame them. Middleton, this is 9081. Hello. All right, we'll go and keep this. I mean, we got a Boros Charm and a Slickshot. That was a mulligan. Okay, that was a mulligan. Let's go ahead and give the opponent the friendly mulligan. Hello. Everybody needs a friend. We need to get a mulligan because those things suck. Okay, let's go, baby. Got the advantage with our Inspiring Vantage. Restless Cottage, eh? Well, I guess we'll just plot the Show-Off here. Yeah, let's just plot it. Don't really want to get it cut down, disfigured, etc., etc. Whoa, a mountain. Is this Jund? Whoa. Interesting. I guess I don't really want to put out the Slickshot Show-Off just for it to die. I guess we could Boros Charm, indestructible it, but again, we can just kind of wait. We'll just wait. Patience. You've never seen a patient Boros deck, have you? So I don't want to get too patient though. Let's go for the Heartflame Duelist. Let's go for the Flame Swordsman. Shout out Joey Wheeler would be so proud of me right now. I guess we don't want to just sit here and do nothing. I mean, I guess getting down the Flame Swordsman would be pretty cool. Yeah, I guess. Why not, right? I guess we could wait, but this, we don't really care about waiting that much, but I guess we should just go for the Slickshot Show-Off, right? Like, I don't know, whatever. Whatever. We do have the Boros Charm, so worst case scenario, if they do try to kill it, sure. If I was playing against white, I'd play a little differently, but I don't think this deck is going to go, whoa, go for the throw on my Flame Swordsman? I guess we just let that resolve. Yeah, I guess. So we'll just go ahead and play it safe. I don't really want a Boros Charm to save it if I don't have to be honest with you. The lifelink aspect is not necessary, so Heaped Harvest. Okay. Well, the way, I mean, they're kind of like de facto we tapped out. I think we could probably win this, right? I think we got this. 16. We can do this, right? So let's start with a lightning strike to the face. Slickshot Show-Off's gonna go off. Yeah, this is game over, I think, right? Burst lightning. Yeah, we're looking good. Burst lightning. We're gonna go ahead and hit you for 11, and now the Boros Charm is gonna clean up the mess here. So let's go and attack Boros Charm. This lucky little charm can do absolutely anything. We're gonna go ahead and give it double strike, and that's gonna be it. Bam, bam. The Boros Charm gets you out of any jam you need, and that's GG's, man. Manuel Sucaria, hello. Okay, man, one land is just not really gonna cut it. We're on the play too, so yeah, we're gonna have to mully this. Unfortunate, but such is life. Alright, so now, don't have a white source now. So I guess we're gonna get rid of the Boros Charm? It feels bad, like, Boros Charm's like kind of the point of the deck here, but it is what it is, so I guess we might as well Boltwave here. Sometimes I do want to keep the Boltwave, but now that I know that I got the case of the Crimson Pulse, we shall just go for it, I suppose, so. Well, that is unfortunate. I really wish I had something else to kind of go for it so we could get our haste going, but it is what it is. So no white sources here. If I do get another red source, we still go for the case of the Crimson Pulse. Heartflame Duelist can still go off, so I'm not too worried about that. So here we go. Boros Mirror Match. Boros Mirror Match. I guess I might as well just shock so I can get a little bit of extra damage with the Lavarunner. Lightning Helix is fine. As long as we can get into the case of the Crimson Pulse with our third land, should be okay. I don't know what they're taking. Ooh, Caretaker's Talent, okay. Well, I'm gonna waste absolutely 0 time. Let's go for this case of the Crimson Pulse. Might as well get rid of the Lightning Helix, considering we don't have a white source yet. So white does have different ways they can deal with the case, which makes me pretty nervous here. So this is definitely just going to be like the stereotypical like Boros control that we've seen in times past, but this is a pretty good deck here. Got a lot of draw power. So a lot of different ways that you can build Boros. I guess we just Boltwave and then we hold up the Heartflame Duelist. I can't empty my hand out yet anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Yeah, nothing really we can do here. This carrot cake is really, really good. That 3 life is really what kills me here. And then the draw, yeah, we're looking pretty cooked here, I'm not gonna lie. If we can solve the case, that's pretty much our best option, but I'm just worried about a get lost. If they just get lost after we solve it, we are just cooked to the absolute max. Sun can settle. Citadel, Jesus. Beza, well. Yeah, just let that go, right? Nothing else I can do about that. Up to 20, and this is bad. They got so much life. Oh my god, this is so bad. How are we, like, not up in anything? Card advantage, life, nothing? Well, I guess it will at least take a little bit of life here. Lightning Strike, so this is our only option. We're gonna have to just Lightning Strike. And now, the Heartflame Duelist is in exile, so we will solve the case of the Crimson Pulse. We solved the case, my friends. The only thing I'm worried about is obviously a get lost. If they hit me with a get lost, I'm getting lost. But if they don't, we're still looking good here. And there it is. I am getting lost. Goodbye. Nozo-san. Hello. Well, we're going to shine bright as the sun with this Boros deck. We'll go and keep. So I'm running this Carnival. I do kind of like this because you do need plenty of white sources in the deck. So 2 of these Carnivals does feel pretty good. I think we'll just commit to it. Again, I don't really care that much about the Lavarunner. We don't really need to play this on curve. I do like this as kind of like a top decky type thing, but don't really need it. Say its name. Oh god. Well, we already kind of know what's going on with this deck, so we don't have hard removal either, so that could definitely be an issue, to say the absolute least. I guess we'll just plot the Show-Off. This deck does... What does this deck run? I think just like black removal spells, right? Traxa, Founding of the Third Path. Another Slickshot Show-Off. Well, I don't think they're really running like board wipes here, so if we got 2 Show-Offs, let's show off a little, huh? Yeah, they're not running board wipes, right? So I guess we just drop the Lavarunner, even though without the haste, it does feel kind of awkward, but whatever. Guess it's just how the cookie is crumbling at the moment. Yeah, there's a Lavarunner. Alright, well, there's 3 creatures. I mean, I don't think they can reanimate a Traxa unless they go in for the Fairy. If they go in for Fairy and Squirming Emergence, I think we're just cooked. That's fine. Oh god, Portal to Phyrexa. So how many permits do they have here? 1, 2, 3. So I don't think they're in Squirming Emergence range yet. Virtue, that is really unfortunate. Do you have Boros Charms, though? Boros Charm. 4 damage. I guess we can just kind of hold up the other cards here. Well, we want to make sure we get this extra damage here, so I guess we'll just Lightning Helix, sure, whatever. So now we get the 2-2. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I should have kept up the Slickshot Show-Offs. I guess the Virtue of Persistence really does kind of put the damper on the day, though. Founding of the Third Path. I guess we are presenting lethal here if they don't remove the Lavarunner, so this is kind of the game here right now, right? I think we got it. So Boros Charm. Oh my god, Boros Charm is so good, man. So yeah, we just swing in here. Boros Charm is 4 damage. 4. hit him for it, and then Boros Charm for the win. Wow. Sorry about you, my friend. Boros Charm is back in standard. It's just too good. Leech Pit. Are there any leeches in standard right now? I don't even think so, but nevertheless, let's go ahead and keep this. We got a little bit of Lavarunner action. Boltwave. Lightning Helix. I don't know. Should we just? I think we should just Boltwave, right? If we do top deck into like a shock or something like that. If you go for like the Slickshot Show-Off route, typically I like to do like the more combo-y type stuff and like hold my like burn spells. But if I have Case of the Crimson Pulse, then I want to deplete my hand. So multiple avenues you can go depending on your starting hand. Would assume this little Deep Cavern Bat's going to take my Lightning Strike. It's pretty much the only thing I can really go for. I don't know what they have in their hand. They might want to duress away the other Crimson Pulses, so we'll see. Deep Cavern Bat is annoying because it is lifelink. It just kind of forced me to act upon it. So take a good peek, Leech Pit. Whoa, really? They're going to take away my Lavarunner. Well, I mean, honestly, I'm not really that upset about that. I guess we just wait. There's really no... I don't think we don't have to cast this right now. So most likely I'm just going to Lightning Strike the Deep Cavern Bat, so we'll do it now. This will give the Lavarunner 2 sorceries or instants in the graveyard, and then we can give it haste, but I'm not going to lie, I really hope we get into a land of some sort. You ask and you shall receive. I mean, what can I say? Alright. They do have a lot of discard, Black typically does, but if they haven't gone for like the Bandit's Talent and whatnot, I think just... Let's just deplete our hand. I mean, we have 2 of them, so even if like worst case scenario... they had like some discard or like duress, whatever. We got 2 of them, so I don't think it's like super imperative to get them down. This is fine. This is whatever. Down to 15. I mean, we're looking good, looking kind of okay. And they don't do anything that whole turn, which is a little weird. Witch's Vanity. Oh, what is this? Oh, just okay. This has been a while since I've seen this, but they create a food token. This is actually a decent little card. If you are running enchantments, this is a decent little slept-on card. I guess we just Lightning Helix the face. They don't drop anything. So there's the Bandit's Talent. Okay. I think we... 1 Case of the Crimson Pulse feels like as good as 2, so I'm actually going to get rid of... I guess, right? Black does not have, other than that Feed the Swarm deck earlier, but... most people are not main decking enchantment removal in black. So there's another case. Good God. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. But if one isn't one like as good as the others... Hold on. Hold on. I have to think here. At the beginning of your upkeep, discard your hand and draw 2 cards. Like, I think, yeah, 1 is as good as 2, really, right? So... because if you have 2 of them that are... Hold on, I could make an absolute ass of myself right now. But if you have 2 of them that are solved... Okay, we're going to have to get rid of the Shelly either way. Now I'm really nervous here. Alright. Well, this is looking a little rough here. This is looking extremely rough here. I can't even drop both lands either. This is a nightmare. This is an absolute nightmare. Oh my god. Alright, well, I can't solve the case either way. Ooh. Okay, the Shelly's gonna eat my lunch too. This is bad. This is extraordinarily bad. Now they get up to a 5/6. Oh my god, this was looking okay, but now it is what it is, man. Gotta keep this Heartflame Duelist in case we gotta just try and kill this Shelly. We're cooked. We're cooked, I think. So we'll just deal 3 to the face, I guess. Damn, that's kind of crazy, though. I think if we just top deck into like some sort of removal, we'd be okay. So, Battlefield Forge. If I top deck into a land, I can't drop both of these lands, and that would be really, really sad. But we're not out of this yet, but it's looking pretty bad here. So, lose 2 life, Boltwave, but we don't have enough to deal with the Shelly really. But we'll still try this out. If we can go for Heartflame Duelist, we do at least get a little bit of damage back for our troubles. So Boltwave does have lifelink. Fingers crossed they don't have a... They do, unfortunate. But we do solve the case, but this is going to be over, right? Because if they kill this, that's it, man. That is it. That's GG's. 3 damage, but the Case of the Crimson Pulse, that's GG's, yeah. Wow, unfortunate. Lord Pariahs. Hello, let's go ahead and keep this. Looks good to me. If we are playing it, so the mirror match is kind of awkward. I'm not gonna commit if they're not playing Boros. I guess we'll just kind of wait for the burst lightning. Maybe we should just get this down. Let's get this down. Let's at least put the fear into them to block. But like I said, if they're just straight up mono red, this makes things easier. But if they're actual Boros as well, it does make things pretty hard. Wow, they are swinging on both. I guess we just take the trade here, right? Yeah, that seems pretty good. They want to just blow up the Lavarunner. I think we can bear that. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This has prowess and all that nasty stuff, so I think we just go for the lightning strike while they're tapped out. No prowess to worry about. Yeah, we do kind of play like kind of a control role on the draw here. So, there's the white source. So, I would say hardly anyone plays mono red anymore. It's just not really a thing anymore. Felonious Rage, that is pretty bad. What's the move here? Depending if we have 2 removal spells, which we do, so I think maybe we don't Wrenn's Resolve. Let's just take them out while we can. So, Burst Lightning. Sure, and then just Shock. Yeah, I mean, that's alright. We don't really make the most use of our mana with the Wrenn's Resolve, but it's fine. Alright, down to 2 cards. We got 2 cards here. We can go for Wrenn's Resolve. I would like to see a Lightning Helix. Lightning Helix is definitely one of the biggest cards that we can have in the mirror here. You ask and you shall receive. All right, there we go. Let's do. Ooh. Yeah, let's do this. I think this is fine. I don't want to pay for the white source here, so. And there's another Lightning Helix. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get this down, right? I guess we're just playing the control matchup. So 12 life, back up to 20. I think Wrenn's Resolve does allow us to dig a little bit deeper into our deck. So, full mouse, no! Oh god, all right. I did not want to see a Manifold Mouse. Pretty brutal here. All right. So we definitely have to make use of the Slickshot Show-Off now. Whew. I'm nervous that they top deck into a white source to protect them. It's like... I hate this deck. I know I'm running like an iteration of it, so I guess we'll just try and race then, I guess. 17 to 15. They're in top deck mode. We do have Boros Charm. Boros Charm does help out a lot. That Manifold Mouse, though, that could really be a difference maker here. Please do not get another one. That'd be so gross. So I guess now we just go for, what, Burst Lightning? We could kick this. But then if I kick it, I can't go for you. I think this is fine, right? But again, we are playing the control iteration. So thankfully they don't have any sort of protection. And we do end up taking it. So